Hello and welcome to Alfons Zeileis. My name is Johanna Nagelsbach. I am the grandniece of the painter Alfons Zeileis. In 1927 there was a stock market crash. How are things going for the artists of the Palatinate Art Association? You can find out in this video. The annual meeting of the Palatinate Artists Association takes place in September 1928. It is noted that the public is quite wary of buying. A total of 67 exhibitions took place in 1927 and 1928, with sales of 70,000 marks. However, according to director Dr. Graf, in the Palatinate alone, 160,000 marks worth of trashy paintings, albeit in gold frames, had been sold within 5 months. Clarification would be necessary. The article does not explain where this value for the paintings comes from. Fewer events are planned for next year, but more propaganda at the exhibitions. One exhibition is to feature views of cities and villages. It is interesting to note that an exhibition on the subject of industry and art was held in Ebert Park in Ludwigshafen in August and September 1928. The aim of this exhibition, which was more educational than authoritative, was to show that the age of technology does not exclude art. This is contrasted with a report in the newspaper Stadt- und Dorfanzeiger, which exuberantly reports on an exhibition by Otto Dill in America. Professor Otto Dill is described as a modern German impressionist whose animal and landscape paintings were well received in the United States of America. He had even exhibited in Buenos Aires and sold a large race course painting to the Argentinian Minister of Agriculture. Otto Dill's motifs are often animals, horse races and landscapes. The newspaper Augsburger Stadtanzeiger makes it clear what kind of painting is appreciated. When we stand in front of Otto Dill's landscapes, we feel, apart from the fluid design, the special quality of the unique Palatinate countryside, in its mixture of fertile loveliness with the rows of vineyards, romantic hills, and bustling liveliness of the Rhine plain. This type of painting is in demand. Artistically well done, not too modern, a little idealizing and decorative. Strong contrasts, garish colors, or sketchy depictions simply do not appeal. The emerging new objectivity is viewed with detachment. The newspaper Bürgerzeitung of August 21st, 1928 writes that of 12,000 German artists, only 600 are sufficiently supplied. One of these is certainly Max Slevogt, whose 60th birthday is celebrated on October 8, 1928. This painter, described as a romantic of German Impressionism, who studied at the Academy of Fine Arts in Munich, as did Alfons Zeileis, exhibited repeatedly with the Palatinate Art Working Group, even though he was not a member and described himself as a Palatine by choice. Thank you for looking at the situation of the APK with me. Fortunately, Alfons Zeileis is financially secure as a teacher. The Zeileis family also goes on excursions in 1928. We'll have a look at these in the next video. I look forward to seeing you again.